everyone, bonjour and hello from Bordeaux in France today. It's very windy outside, but I hope the quality will be good enough for you guys to see through. So basically today I would like to talk with you about Tesla CEO who basically owns 3 companies, and I think he's building a huge transportation empire, and this is what I want to discuss with you today. Thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe, and let's start. So Elon Musk is leading 3 companies that I would like to involve today, which would be the Boring Company, Tesla of course, and SpaceX. SpaceX, obviously the space technology company that most of you surely know. Then Tesla is a sustainable automotive company that recently changed its name from Tesla Motors to Tesla, because they are not only offering cars anymore, but also solar technology, and the newest product is Robotaxi, which I will come right in a minute to it. And they're basically the last company that closed the circle for the Giga transportation company would be, of course, the Boring Company, one of the youngest endeavors of Elon Musk, and building his never-seen Giga transportation company. So starting with Tesla is basically revolutionizing the ground transportation, let's say, which they basically now introduced the Robotaxi, which is basically autonomous driving, which is without any question revolutionizing the whole car industry or the ground transportation industry. For example, Uber doing the same, while Uber claim they want to be the Amazon of transportation, so they will not only use the autonomous driving for transportation of passengers, but also of goods and medication, all sorts of goods and items. So you can see already by saying this kind of statements, you see that this area is evolving very fast into the general transportation area, not only for ride-hailing of simple people or ride-hailing of personage for all the people in the world. In the round of 3, you will have the Boring Company. So the Boring Company, interestingly, won a contract of about $50 million in Las Vegas to build one tunnel from A to B. I think it's towards the Las Vegas Exhibition Center or something similar. So they got awarded to this contract. Prior to that, they already built one tunnel as a test tunnel, let's say, which was built in LA, and basically is something to show to potential clients, and was like a first tunnel of 1.14 miles and was costing around $10 million. So you see the tunnel that they're building now in Las Vegas must be something around 5 to 7 miles. Though if you look at this and why this tunnel business is so important, imagine the city that you are in, and you basically having the ground transportation as a 2D system, infrastructure system, right? So you can go left, right, straight, backwards, and so on. But if you look in our buildings, how we build them into the sky. The highest building in Dubai is the Burj Khalifa with 828 meters, and we're building bridges, so not only vertically but also horizontally and so on. So Elon Musk taking this approach to take the streets and building them 3D, so basically he can build them straight down, in different kind of lines, and you can go from A to B in a very, very, very short time. And so you're seeing the circle is slowly closing, starting with Tesla models or Tesla cars going over the underground transportation tunnels, covering these 2 aspects, which lead us to the next and final company of Musk that closing and creating the Giga transportation empire of Musk, and this is SpaceX. So SpaceX is the space tech company of Elon Musk, and the most anticipated product of their company is basically the BFR, which basically stands for Big freaking rocket. So this is very, very interesting because this rocket will be used to transform goods and people later on from Earth to Mars. And only this space shuttle will actually make it. So they basically launch now the Starlink project to finance the BFR project and R&D. The Starlink project is basically a project where they put several hundred, I think, satellites into the sky to offer telecommunication and internet. So this is how they want to finance the BFR project and developing the BFR and so on. While this is very common for Musk to start with something else to go to the next product. Same he have done, for example, with the Model S, which then its sales finance the production and R&D for the Model 3 and so on. However, so basically you're having SpaceX that now preparing to build the BFR. There was a very interesting presentation by Elon Musk where he also announced that this BFR can and will be used to transport people from A to B, and I think it was it is 30 minutes from anywhere in the world, so Dubai, Tokyo, Dubai, New York and so on in 30 or less minutes. This is ridiculous and will revolutionize the aircraft industry, because no aircraft, the fastest aircraft was Concorde, which was then the Concorde from Paris to New York, which was around 6 hours, I think. So this was the fastest airplane ever built. So this will be totally a new game changer. And you see that closing the circle now, having the ground transportation but robot taxis, having the underground 3D infrastructure, and having the transportation not only planetary on Earth within 30 minutes anywhere in the world, but also going outside our universe and going into to Mars and having interplanetary transportation. I think this is a huge thing that Elon Musk is having on his shoulders to build, and it's very excited. So let me know what you think, guys. Leave a comment, thumbs up, and see you the next side. And don't forget, the grass is greener on the other side.